Welcome to Talkin with Tones. As always, Tones, bringing back an old favorite, Zkivu.
Favorite?
Yeah.
I'm pleased to know that we think we're
So let's talk Spotify's top 10s, top 5s. What you got? What was your most listened to album? Not from yourself that you listen to the most.
that they're synonymous. Like literally, the Spotify is saying that I listen to me, Woo, and Splash and GK the most. Like that, those are my top stream artists. As me as a consumer, not as what is streamed the most from our camp. Now I listen to the fellas. That's what we all just listen to each other. Low key. I think Lil Uzi Vert made it.
Yeah, I saw that.
I think that there was some Juice WRLD stuff that made it into some of those stats too. But yeah, mostly I just listen to us, man. Facts.
So for me, it was weird. So like, my top album was GK. It was Bipolar Thoughts, which, I mean, that makes sense. I actually cannot stop listening to fucking Lefty. Like, honestly, I can't. I don't know why. That there's a part in that song where he like kind of like yells what he's singing. I'm like, ooh, every time.
At the end, yeah.
That old like pop punk vibes with it. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with that. But it said my number one artist was Chase Matthews. I
don't even know who that is, to be honest with you.
Okay, I know why it's on there, but I don't know why it's like number 1 or 2. Someone told me once, like, you gotta listen to Chase Matthews. I was like, I don't listen to that kind of music.
What is
like,
it?
It's country.
Oh, yeah, nope.
Yeah,
it sounds, you know what, it's as soon as you said it, it's fitting. It's good branding, because as soon as you said that, I saw, like, Korn.
Yeah.
In my head.
Why was Juice WRLD not even in any of my top albums,
listen to
songs, anything?
Slipknot every day.
And it wasn't even on there?
It wasn't even in my top anything. Yeah.
I don't understand. It doesn't make any sense to me. Hello, Peach. Welcome to the show.
Like, I listen to me a lot. I listen to Splash a lot. I listen to Woo a lot. I listen to GK a lot. But there's no world that exists where Juice WRLD doesn't make it somewhere in the top 5, probably over at least me. And there's no way that Lil Uzi Vert beat Juice WRLD or Slipknot for me. So there's definitely something wrong with the listening stats on Spotify. I don't know what's going on with that shit. Get your shit together, Spotify.
I will say, number 3 on my list was Nickelback.
Yeah.
I have a reason. That is correct. So, I am a person who really enjoys the Spider-Man game for PlayStation 4. Now, if you don't know this, you can also put Spotify on your PlayStation and play Spotify through your PlayStation as you're playing video games. Now, nothing got me going quite like listening to Hero from the Spider-Man album and then jumping off the building. All you hear is, "A hero save us!" as I'm just swinging a web away. That shit, I would do that over and over again for hours. I don't know what it was, but I just couldn't stop.
The thing with Nickelback is that they're really good, but they're really bad.
Here's the thing about Nickelback, I think. I don't actually think they're bad.
Same thing with Creed. I can't stand the vocalists. Not only on their personal levels, like on interviews and stuff, they've created beefs with people for like no fucking reason. Why, dude, you don't have any business causing beef with anybody. That's first of all. Second of all, I just can't stand the enunciation that a lot of them do. There's so much twang going on to both of those bands. And in either case, yeah, they don't deserve as much crap as they get.
Yeah,
it's particularly talking about Nickelback, but like, they're just a part of the culture now, I think, by default, that you are that person. And I think that they should be grateful that people are even talking about them. Because name whatever their last release was.
No idea. But
that's what I'm saying. It's be grateful that people are even talking about you.
I'm this kind of person that has what is called an addictive personality. So when I fucking like something, I can't do anything but absolutely stand it and think about it 90% of the time. So it's like, for me, let's use the McRib as an example. Like, I'm not going to start screaming this is the best thing in the world, but it's like, I can't eat anything but the McRib if it's on there. It's the same thing if, like, I go to Subway, I'm sure that, like, the steak and cheese or the fucking, like, you know, the BMT or the hell it's called, I'm sure those are fantastic. But you're not going to catch me with anything besides a chicken bacon ranch. Because I cannot not fucking eat it. And if I see it, I'm going to tell you why it's the best thing ever. It's not about the specific thing. It's about the concept of how I look at them.
Oh, I know. I get it. I get exactly where you're getting at. But, like, I think that everybody can reach a certain point in their life when they can realize that they're doing a certain behavior and do their best to work around it.
Nope.
And you are acknowledging, which is the very first step in most problems, that you have a personality which disallows you from trying anything diverse.
Yeah. And I embrace it, and I go deeper. You know, everyone's taking the wrong pill here.
What if the steak and cheese is fire?
I don't care how fire it is. I'm liking the chicken bacon ranch, bro. With a little
So
buffalo
basically,
with that
the
shit?
first thing you try at every restaurant.
No, that's
No.
not.
The first thing that you there's a condition. The first thing that you try at any restaurant or any form of consumerism that meets a certain benchmark of decency, that you're not caring whether or not there's a different higher benchmark further down the line if you continue to try things, but you already reached something that you casually enjoy, so full send.
That's me.
That's crazy.
That's me, bro. Like, I don't care. That's how it works with everything. Video games, movies, TV shows, music I listen to. I take one thing and run with it for like 6 months to maybe 6 years. I don't know.
I have a similar thing, which is that I have so little time to consume things that I tend to just go with reliable. Which for me is, if I'm not going to spend 20 minutes looking for something to watch, I'm just going to watch The Office and go to bed. And after a few episodes, I'm not going to spend a bunch of time looking for something somewhere to eat or arguing with somebody. I'm just going to go grab some hot wings and be about my day.
That,
you know what I mean? So I try a lot of things, but it's all based on my access to time and patience.
I get that.
Gospel music just makes me cringe.
See, I'm of the kind of person that just stays far away from things I am not even slightly a fan of. So it's like gospel music. All love to you. You know, you like your music, you like what you do. If you're a fan of it, you know, good. Happy for you. And for me, I'm not ever going to go past that channel. It's easy to target gospel because like everyone loves to hate on religion. But it's just as easy to like say like I'm an avid lover of Lil Peep. Like, I'm a big Lil Peep fan. I got a tattoo and shit, you know what I'm saying? But, like, fuck. If it's on every other song where he's talking about doing coke, it's like, oh, all right, dude, shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
it's like, you know, if every other line is like, I love Jesus, but it's like, every other line's people like, I want to fucking die.
Like, I mean, it goes for the other thing, too. No offense, but I'm not a fan of the other side of the spectrum either. Don't get me wrong. Consumerism, awesome. Sex sells, awesome. Great, you're attractive, awesome. But you'll never catch me dead listening to Meg Thee Stallion or Cardi B because I think their music is the same exact thing. I don't need you to tell me about Jesus, and I don't need you to tell me about your pussy. Like, I don't care.
I was waiting for it.
Is there a song that I could play right now that, for example, if we were at a party or a club, that you would almost, whether or not you actually did it or not would be severe, but you would be compelled to leave. Oh. Because you hate it that much.
Oh, man.
Like, if somebody put something on and you were in a car, like, you would contemplate ripping the aux cord out. Like, how dare, you know I hate this, why would you play it? For me, honestly, it's Cardi B.
Okay, let me just say this, and this is going to be controversial. If I have to hear fucking Dance by Fall Out Boy one more time in my fucking life, or Sugar We're Going Down, that one specifically, I want to hear that fucking drum.
I don't like it though.
If I had to do that fucking drum rip one more time, I can't do it.
Food. If you were at a party or a club.
Linguini.
That was quick.
Yeah.
Why?
Disgusting. I don't know what it is. I smell it and that shit makes me want to vomit.
What is, like, so here's the thing. If somebody, when you say linguine, I just think of the noodle shape.
Maybe it's pasta salad.
Pasta salad, though?
Pasta salad is probably what it is.
So it's like either like mayonnaise or vinegar based and has like olives and stuff.
Oh, dude, that fucking vinegar smell with the olives, I want to fucking vomit.
I will eat green olives by the jar.
Across the fucking house.
I will eat green olives by the jar. And pepperoncinis and banana peppers.
The fucking smell of vinegar, bro. I can't do it. Really? I learned recently that people put vinegar in deviled eggs, and I really looked at them. I was like, I like deviled eggs, but I don't know if I can do this anymore.
That's crazy. What about something more common? Because your average person at a party or club probably doesn't have access to, you know,
pasta salad.
Pasta salad.
You turn the fuck up. I got pasta salad. It was like, I love the olives.
Like, let's say it's a holiday.
A holiday?
Yeah, like remove. Really, it's that common for you? I can't remember anybody presenting me pasta salad.
I have always
like people bring me
salad.
Hot dogs and burgers and pizza all the time. You know, like hot wings. Like if somebody walked in and they knew me as a person and they presented me with pasta salad, I would be offended.
Dude, anyway. I get asked every year. It doesn't matter where I'm at. Like, want to try this, dude? I'm like, how do you not know? I'm almost 30.
What is your least favorite class, genre, whatever, just categorization, if not an exact item entirely, of Christmas present? This might help whoever's buying you gifts right now. I'm a sneakerhead. I'm a clothes person. And don't get me wrong, if you're buying me a flannel sock, like something for utility, you know I'm going to be outside, like if I was working outside. Like, thank you so much for buying me this jacket and this hoodie and these socks.
Yes.
But please don't pretend you understand my style. Because I sometimes don't. Please don't buy me shoes. Please don't buy me a t-shirt. Generally speaking, don't get me wrong. Sometimes people get it, but 9 times out of 10, I'd say this is a shirt I'm going to wear around the house.
Mom, I love you.
Aw.
But I didn't need a toothbrush every year till I was 18. I didn't. I bought my own toothbrushes. I just want to tell you that.
She might be saying
that's beside the point, right? Like, my least favorite gift I could probably get in this day and age, please don't buy me pants.
Right?
Please don't. This is a real conversation I had with someone a couple weeks ago. Please don't buy me pants. This is I don't think you understand how pants fit. Like, I know, I'm sure you understand this at one point in time in your life. I don't care if you are a 30-30, same size fit everywhere. You go to one different store, the shit does not fit. I don't fucking care. I was presented a pair of pants that were literally bigger than me, and they wouldn't button. And I don't understand. Pants don't fit the same. Yeah. The style doesn't fit the same. The material is different. Facts. I actually don't like people buying me clothes in general.
Yeah, facts. Yeah,
because I want to try them on at the very least.
I get it a lot, and not like my brother usually nails it because again, it's utility that he buys me. He'll buy me a jacket, he'll buy me hoodies, and he'll buy me like socks, which is like the best shoe in. We'll get to that in a second about shoe in presents.
Okay,
but like. You buy me socks, I don't care. Like, thank you.
Yeah, socks, lit. Fuck underwear, yeah, socks are great.
Underwear's a little bit more whatever because I'm picky about how I'm cradled, right? But like, socks for sure. You're a shoe-in. Thank you so much.
Certain materials.
Yeah, clothes. I don't understand why everybody seems to be. Everybody seems to be unanimous about everybody I've ever asked. Don't really like getting Christmas presents that are like clothes.
Yeah,
but we all do it though.
Yeah.
Like, we'll see a shirt and we think it's hilarious, so we buy it for Sally, and then, like, Sally has to do that fake smile and then wear it to bed once a week.
Oh, I love giving someone a gift that I know sucks. I love it, because it's like, what are you going to do? Tell me it's bad? It's Christmas. It's like, what do you do? Ruin my day? No, you take it home. I know what I did. Fuck yourself.
So what's your shoe in, then? For me, socks, gift cards to places that they know that I'll eat, and money, like those are the what could possibly...
everyone, gift cards, money, super fucking easy.
Which, by the way, all my family actually know I hate getting presents because I feel terrible because I oftentimes can't reciprocate to that certain level that they're trying to hit. You know what? On a political subject, honestly, it blows my mind, and maybe you disagree, and maybe there's people out there, especially like military type peeps or whatever. It blows my mind that the United States is still a thing. The lifestyles are different. The religions and the severity of those religions are different, and how involved those religions and ideologies should be involved in politics are all very different. I don't understand how there isn't, like, instead of the United States, you have something more akin to Europe. Like, I don't understand how California essentially isn't a fucking country at this point. And maybe you could throw Washington, Oregon, maybe Nevada or something.
Well, Texas wants to secede again.
Sure. Do it. Go, like, why do we need to have a president in charge of 50 states, and all those 50 states have very little in common with each other? Why do we have to pretend that all 50 states are like, we're going to get along? We're not. We believe in the same shit. We don't. Why do we have to, like it's like a relationship that you force fuck your way through when you realize you should have broke up a long time ago. You don't like the same foods. You don't believe the same shit. You're not the same age. Why the fuck are we pretending that we need to have these, like, if we fit, you know what I think is, honestly, I think that the United States as an entity is scared to take that L publicly.
I think that, like, the U.S. taking an L is those two words will not go in the same sentence ever.
They don't,
and that's even being a proud American either.
Everybody, I think, knows logically that we'd be able to probably do a lot better if we split up even regionally. Maybe not every state, but regionally. Yeah. We would do a lot better in those regions. But I don't think that the United States wants to take the L of we're splitting up, because then you look like a pussy.
Yeah.
Because you have spent the last, 100 years or whatever the fuck it is, basically big dick energying the entire world of, look how good we are and we're so united, and look how, like you imagine a world where fucking half the, like, it's split into like 3 or 4. You think somebody from Hawaii has anything to say to anybody from Louisiana? Other than the human basics. Like, when I go and I drive through Ohio and I see all the political signs that I know I don't agree with, and there's a fucking a a church on every street corner. Like, I don't identify with you, and you don't identify with me. It's not a diss. It's a fact. You would probably be just as happy that you're not affiliated with somebody who's pro-choice and voted for this guy and did all that. Like, you don't want anything to do with us, so fuck off then, right? Why do we have to pretend that we like each other? I'm not saying that we have to be violent towards each other.
Okay, so let me put this in a non-political way.
Like,
So
you
I'm
can
not going
break
to
up with a
touch any
girlfriend
political party.
without hating them.
Yeah, so here, okay, let's put it to you like this. So, like you said, kind of like Europe, something that is a benefit is if the United States were to split, would be the fact of we don't have to have one president speak for an entire fucking basic continent.
Like, why wait in a relationship with the girl that you're dating with the guy that you're dating? Why wait until they ate that your leftovers to the point where that was the last straw and you want to fucking hurt them physically? Why wait until there might be a civil war? Why not just acknowledge the differences now?
Okay.
Like, I think that there was a significant period of time, especially during the quarantine and the C word, that were, dude, like, people were ready to, like, fuck you, I ain't wearing this. And they were like, well, fuck you, you're wearing this because I don't want my fucking grandma to die. Fuck you. Right?
There was some talk.
There was a lot of shit. So why not just do it, bro? Leave. I don't care. Right?
People go, yeah, well, like when we get stuff from South Carolina, it's like, what do you think will happen if they secede in, like, just as an example, South North Carolina? It's like, you think there'll be a group of states,
right,
and those things still need other states to exist,
right,
and those
like,
states
it's not like
they will still politically coexist with each other, and with both trade and commerce
and they need each other. Like
Absolutely.
cities are developing huge amounts of technology that the country people still need, right?
Yes.
It's just the people that are farming and are in the technological fields, they just can't relate. So you can still be separate and trade, like you're saying. Like, I don't understand why we had to be under the same fucking rules as somebody who milks cows for a living. Like, I don't have anything in common with you, bro. The more I have become interactive with people in other countries and on other sides of the fucking world, the more I realize America ain't that great. Now, don't get me wrong. Am I fucking grateful that I'm here and not, like, fucking Israel or something? Fuck yeah. Afghanistan, I don't know, something like random.
Are we not glad we're not in a place right now where it's dangerous to be alive?
Yeah, exactly. There's a line there somewhere, but what I'm saying is, would I gladly live in Canada? Fuck yeah. Would I gladly live in New Zealand? Fuck yeah. Would I gladly live in Australia? Fuck yeah. Would I gladly live in Japan? Fuck yeah.
Spiders, bro.
In either case, the more we stop pretending that we're like these top tier, we're not even close to the top on almost every fucking category, education, all that shit.
This is what's so crazy about it. Like, people think that, like, the West and fucking America thinks so highly of itself. Have you ever talked to an American? We fucking hate it here. No one wants to be here. No one likes our country. No one likes ourselves. You know what I think the coolest part of America is? The memes of yelling America. That is the best part of it. Other than that, there's nothing. We don't care for our government. Yeah. We don't care for our rules. We don't care for our laws. We don't care for the way our countries run. Like, the amount of people who live in America, hate the other half of the other people. Yeah, the amount of people who live in America and actually are proud to be American and think that highly of themselves that other countries think we do think of ourselves, that number is very insignificant. And I think that a lot of people are very aware of what we are.
Yeah, I think that honestly, the current idea of America, I think that is the country shit. That patriotism, the old school shit, it's them. And I think that the people who are the new age shit that they can't relate to, I think it's the Pittsburghs, the New Yorks, the Chicagos, the LAs. I think that there is a severe divide that in 50 years I'd be very surprised that we'd be putting up with each other's shit. Like, why not catch it early, bro? Like, again, I don't have nothing in common with you, dude. Go be America. That's fine. I don't care what you name my country. Call it fucking apples. I don't care. Just sassafras. I'll be from Sassafras proudly, bro. I'm not
Sassafras.
Yeah.
On this note, I think it's a good time to wrap it up. Thank you for watching the episode. As always, Tones, Skyview. Follow us on TikTok, Instagram. We have a secondary YouTube channel called Skyview Park Shorts. All the clips, small segments of the episodes are all clipped up on there. We have some very exciting news coming in towards the end of the year, so keep an eye out for the next few episodes. Guys, have a good one.
Peace. Oh, sweet.
Lit.